Hello YouTube, Heroic Oak here, and I have an unboxing for you today for the DS2. I actually got this product from realhotstuff.com. It is actually a SuperCard which allows you to emulate Game Boy Advance, original Game Boy, Super Nintendo, etc. games on your DS or on your 3DS, in which I will have a full upcoming review shortly. I'm going to actually give this probably a couple days or so to see how well I actually enjoy it, to see if it'll actually work with certain firmwares on the 3DS itself. The setup will be easy. This will come with the DS card, micro SD card reader, and the instruction manual. You will also have the option, if you order through realhotstuff.com, to get a micro SD card if you don't have one already. I have looked up many of these similar items, and a lot of items are actually like counterfeited items. They're not the exact real items. To find out if it actually is an actual real item, it would actually have SuperCard up top, and it'll also have that little orange logo right there that says SuperCard Team. Now here's the box. Here's the back of it, which tells you all the features of it. Sides. And I was actually kind of skeptical because it's $40 through realhotstuff.com plus shipping. Insurance is optional for $1.60, in which I personally think everything should come with insurance. You know, you don't know if something might actually happen. It can get lost in the mail, or you may have one of those postal carriers that might wind up stealing your mail or opening up your packages. Whatever the case may be, I've dealt with Real Hot Stuff numerous times, never had a problem with them. If I ever had an issue, they always did everything that they possibly can to get my issues resolved, normally with a replacement. Now, onto the unboxing. You have already seen the actual box. We're going to go ahead and open it up here. Now, I did not actually get the micro SD card version, due to the simple fact I actually have like an 8 gig and a 4 gig and a 2 gig, so I'm not exactly worried about it. But once soon as you open up the package, you will find this tray here. You will actually have your DS2 card, which is located right here. And it actually, surprisingly, it does have a processor right here in it. So when you first get it and you notice a little lump right here, a little square lump, nothing to worry about. There is no defect. It is actually a processor, so you can actually do a multitask. So you can like do real-time saves, switch between games with no hassle. You don't have to exactly quit a game just to change out your game. But that will actually be my complete full review. Here's the front, here's the back. You have a little slot on top right here for your micro SD card. And it's actually built just as good as a regular SD card. Sorry, Nintendo DS card. The imitators, they won't have a hard plastic like this one is. They'll actually have like a cheap, flimsy Chinese knockoff style plastic. But this actually feels pretty good. You'll also get a micro USB card reader. If you don't have one already, which I do, you'll put your micro SD card in there. and it goes right straight into your USB 2.0 or 3.0, or even the older style 1.1s if you have an old style computer. This will also come with the manual, which doesn't exactly tell you much. It'll help you get started, but that's about it. This manual is in Chinese, and you also have it in English. Now, this is supposed to come pre-installed with a couple emulators already, and it's supposed to come with, I do believe, a Game Boy emulator and a DS emulator. This will not play 3DS games. For if you want to play a 3DS game, there are 3 cards out there, but all of them actually require a certain firmware. I do not know exactly what the specific firmwares are. All I know is that if you're running like the newer style firmwares, you will not be able to actually play them at all. But all I know is that I'm actually expecting a Nintendo 3DS emulator card, which looks identical to these, except for it'll actually look like an actual 3DS card where the tab on the side. But since mine's actually running a newer firmware due to Bravely Default, I had to forcefully update it. I will actually find out whether I could still use those 3DS cards or not. As for this, there is also a certain firmware where it will stop actually running, but it's not ran exactly by a company, but it's more ran by a group of people. Me, you, anyone else that actually owns one will actually upload their own files to help improve these so we can start actually playing these on newer firmware. I hope that you guys actually enjoyed this unboxing. I know that I'm going to be super excited when I actually start using it. Expect a couple of other reviews coming up in the near future. Like, subscribe, and share these. I also have a special super surprise coming up next week, hopefully March 18th. I have an unboxing of the collector's edition of Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD remastered for the PS3. It is not going to be the limited edition or the basic edition. It's actually the collector's edition through Square themselves. If you did not order it through Square, then you're just going to wind up getting the limited or the basic edition. The collector's edition's only meant for Square purchases. So, keep on top. I have plenty of other unboxings coming up, and I hope you enjoy. Later.